Yes YouTube, welcome back to another video and thanks for joining me. So in today's video we're going to be unboxing and setting up the Oase Filtosmart Thermo 100. So if you want to know a little bit more about this filter and how it works, then make sure you stay tuned because that's all coming up right after this. And welcome back. So why don't we get this unboxed and we'll see what's actually in the box. But this is probably my 5th Oase filter. I think we've done the 200 Filtosmart Thermo and we've done the 350, the large ones, plus the 250, and I think we've done the Filtosmart 60, which is not a thermo. And every one I've had I've been really impressed with. So why don't we just see what we've got. So we've got all the fixtures and fittings. So those are for the intake and outtake. Some tubing. And we've got a spray bar and an intake tube. As always, booklets, which, let's face it, we never read. And the filter itself. Oh, it's come with some media as well. Amazing. Nice tidy little unit, and they don't always come with media, but this one has, and this comes with some ceramic rings, which is better than the floating media. Another booklet. And then we just got some extra fixtures and fittings. I think that goes on if you don't use the heater. And then we've just got some little rubber feet to help with vibration. So when we get this set up, okay, so we've got the fixtures and fittings made and we'll add those on in a bit. I'll probably need to cut this because it's too long for, it's basically going onto an ADA 30C tank, so we'll need to cut that. But we're looking at the main filter itself, so you've got 3 compartments and the main intake then is covered with this sponge. But we've got some sponge in there already. Now, obviously I want to use this filter straight away. So in order to do that, you need some pre-cycled media, which I've got from my home aquarium from downstairs. So if you want to get your filter up and running straight away, then this is probably a good bet. So I'm going to remove this sponge and replace it, if we've got enough media, that is, anyway. So we've got some sponges, which are always handy, set of small filters. Now, there are some floating media, which is a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. Because every time I want to do filter maintenance, it floats to the top and blah. But I'll use what we have. So this will just kickstart the nitrogen cycle and help beneficial bacteria colonize. Now, I've added some new media which will help as well as some already cycles, and we're using some fluval stratum, which I find really good. But we're just adding some ceramic media in now, which has plenty of space for beneficial bacteria. So in my opinion, probably one of the better medias that you can use, so that should be enough in there. Okay, so we're going to add some more new media now, and this is Seacare Matrix. So I might have said fluval earlier. Seacare Matrix. So I'm going to add some more in here now, but as you can see, it's just like a porous material, which is great for colonizing bacteria. Okay, so we've got some, well, mainly biological media. There's a bit of sponge in there in case I need to set up a new filter. So I just need to get a little bit of media out of the middle so we can put the top on. There we go. Okay, so now all you need to do is pop the top back on. So just be careful because obviously the heater, make sure that that slots into its little compartment. Make sure these arms are out. And then just a case of plopping it back on the top. Catches under, then over, until it clicks. And same this side. There we go. So we're pretty much set up now with all the media we need in it. So all we need to do really is set it up on the tank. So why don't we go over to the tank and check it out a little bit more. And welcome back. So we've finally got the filter set up and running on this tank. Now this is my 8830C tank and it holds 7.2 gallons, I think it is, roughly around that. I think that works out about 30 or 27 litres. So the flow already seems perfect at the moment. I've been dropping a little bit of food in this tank since I've set it up just to keep the biological media going because I'm going to be adding some fish in here very soon. And I'll show you the demonstration of the flow in a second, but it seems perfect for this tank. So if you are looking for a nano tank canister filter, this is perfect for you. So when I'm buying a new filter, one of the main things I want to know is, how is the flow? So why don't we go and test it? In this clip, you'll see me add some green medication just to demonstrate the flow and show the circulation of the tank. I'm also adding some fine fish food just to further demonstrate the circulation of the tank. Now this turns over about 600 litres of water per hour and is rated up to 100 litres, but I try and over-filter my tanks, especially when it comes to planted tanks as well. But this is probably my 5th or 6th Oase filter, and I think it's about my 4th Thermo, and these are great. And one of the things I like about them most is it hides a lot of the equipment out of the tank, so you've got a heater already in the actual unit itself. You can adjust the flow on these slightly as well with the intake and the outtake. You just use a screwdriver or something along those lines. And if you find it's a little bit too fast or you want to speed it up a little bit, you can alter it slightly with that. Now, I've never had any issues with any of the Oase filters I've had so far. They're not sponsoring this channel or haven't sent me one for free or anything like that. I just think it's a really good product and I always try and recommend products I believe in to you guys. So hopefully you can have similar success as I do. Now, one of the only things I'm going to change, I needed to straighten out the pipe work for the intake and the outtake because it's all bent and is stopping me putting the intake and the outtake in as I'd like, but that's my fault, didn't take the time, so I'm probably going to soak that in some boiling hot water and straighten them out and get them into the way that we want. The only other thing, I'm going to probably add glass lily pipes on this because I'm not a big fan of having the intakes or the outtakes showing as much as they do on regular canister filters and including this one. But that again is down to personal preference, but the intake and outtakes are really good quality, quite straightforward to put together as you may have seen in this video. But I've done a review and unboxing on a few of these filters and I'll leave a link for the playlist up here or down a link in the description as well, so if you want to go and check those out. Now these are the sort of things we regularly do on this channel, so as well as unboxings, we look at aquascaping, bioactive setups, reptiles, amphibians, tropical fish and anything in between. So if that is something interesting, do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. As well as you regular viewers, can do me a massive favour and hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment to show YouTube you're enjoying this sort of content and allows me to make more videos like these. But I think that's enough from me for today, and I'll see you in the next video.